Support handout number 4. Problem number 1, we've got 4 quadrants, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're trying to identify where the point would lie depending on the sign of the coordinates. Letter A says the x is positive, that means I'd move over to the right, and then the y is negative, I'd move down, so I'd land in quadrant 4. If both x and y are negative, that'd be left and down, so quadrant 3. If both x and y are positive, of course, that's quadrant 1. And that leaves me x is negative, that'd be left followed by up for y is positive, and that would be quadrant 2. Problem number 2. The unit circle is the circle that has a center at 0, 0, and a radius of 1. So from 0, 0, it's going to go out 1 unit in every direction. I want to draw a picture of it here. If I mark these 4 points and do the best I can to draw a circle, I'll have the unit circle. In part B, we want to find the circumference of the circle. The formula for the circumference of a circle is 2 times pi times the radius. For the unit circle, the radius is 1. And so, of course, this is just going to come out to be 2 pi units. Letter C. So now we have a bug walking along the circle. The bug starts at this point, the point 1, 0, walks counterclockwise to the point -1, 0. So that would be all the way over to here. And we're trying to figure out what distance did the bug travel. Well, distance along the edge of a circle is connected to the circumference. We already know the distance around the entire circle to be 2 pi units. Obviously, what we've just colored in red is half the circle, so it would just be half the circumference. Half of 2 pi is, of course, just 1 pi. So pi units would be the distance that the bug traveled. Letter D. The bug starts now still at 1, 0. and walks clockwise, so this direction, a distance of pi over 2 units. Well, we've already figured out that pi units would take the bug halfway around the circle. Pi over 2 is half of pi, so half of half, which would be a quarter. So it's only going to get to right here. That would be a distance of half pi, and we're just trying to state the coordinates of that ending point. That, of course, would be the point 0, -1. And then question E, so now we've got a central angle of 45 degrees, and we're being asked what is the length of the arc, so this part of the unit circle that's cut off by that angle. Well, we do have a formula for arc length. It's arc length equals radius times central angle, as long as the central angle is given in radians. In our case, that would be a radius of 1, and 45 degrees in radians is pi over 4, and so this comes out to be pi over 4 units. I probably could have just thought that one through. In the last part, we had already figured out that pi over 2 took me on essentially a 90-degree angle. 45 would be half of that. Half of pi over 2 would be pi over 4. Notice that on the unit circle, since the radius is 1, the arc length and the central angle will be the same.